Well, hello everybody. Welcome to back to the GremCraft Feed the Beast server. We're still running on the same computer that I'm using here. I've been gone for a week on vacation. Power supply hasn't come in yet for the server, so this may be a bit choppy. And if it is, that's okay. We'll make it work. So today we're going to be doing a couple of different things down in our base here, getting started with a few different basic tools. We're looking at down here, we got a couple of furnaces, doing a bit of mining, bit of caving here. I've got a few different things. Actually got iridium without realizing it. A fun fact about me is I'm colorblind. So a lot of these ores look exactly the same to me. So although I could have silk touched that and gotten 2 out of it, I failed. So I'm sure somebody would be like, "Oh, where'd you find the iridium?" Well, not on purpose. So it is what it is. Got some redstone, we've got some glass. So I think the first thing we're going to need is I want a computer. So for that I'm going to need some smooth stone, which I may need to make. There's some like lead, there's some cobble. Going on there, let's get that going. I'm an op, so I always load into cheat mode. There we go, recipe mode. I'm going to make the computer. What we want to end up with today is turtles. So turtle's going to be some iron, computer, and a chest. No, honestly, I probably shouldn't have thrown out some of that cobble I threw out because I'm going to need it. Well, good news. Cobble's easy to get. I've also happened upon a ravine. This means more materials. We may go check that out. Alright, started mining down here. Found this. A little of that. There's a couple of different things. Yeah, I don't want to leave my actual area, so I'm trying to be a little careful about what I do. Good news is, we found the chunk loader that was loading the maximum quantity and causing a lot of our block lag, which we actually fixed once, and then we had our whole server reset issues, so we had to fix it again. As it stands right now, most everything's working right. One thing I haven't been able to check since I got back, torches, is if monsters are spawning properly or not, because we've definitely been having some trouble with that. But RMC told me those issues were resolved. And me and RMC have been playing with, I don't know how you guys have been messing with the new 1.6 pre-release, but we certainly have. We went ahead and made a small hardcore server and turned off the normal game regen rules, so we're not regenning health, and we're trying to get the dragon, just the 2 of us. And so far, we've had pretty good luck. I mean, if we die, we're out, so we haven't died. We've gotten diamonds. We found horses. We're just about to go into the nether. We haven't been recording that because we're just kind of playing with it. But pretty soon we will be restarting our vanilla server, and pretty much everyone who's playing on that should be recording. So I'll start providing links to all those quite shortly. So we've got our smooth stone. Only a couple other ingredients are needed for turtles and for computers. I definitely need some glass panes. Oh, I can't drag anymore. Got used to that. So I want to make 2 computers. I don't know quite enough stone. Got enough yet? Sweet. Lag. Alright. Computers are easy. Just gonna put a couple of glass panes, and then for the brain of the computer, redstone. We got 2 of those. So this room's more for my industrial craft. So I'm going to want to start a computer room, which I'm thinking does not need to be anything fancy. And once I make torches, I may hollow that out more. some stairs there. So we need something to set the computer on. For now, we're going to keep this super basic computer here, and then stands to set the turtles on. Really important pro tip for computer craft: always set labels first. Otherwise, if you break the block and you take it into your inventory, and it won't remember anything about it. So label set, we're going to call this the bat pewter. Nice. Alright, got some more smooth stone. I need steps. Which I always forget you need stone bricks first. I think I need 2 stacks. And that'll definitely do the trick. I hear pigs. We'll do something about that later. Alright, what have we got here? We've got some copper. How much iron do I have? Should have enough. So let's make our first turtle. We're going to create another kind of horseshoe here, but this time with iron. So that we're going to put a computer, and then we are going to put the other piece, which escapes my immediate memory. All right. Hey, give me the recipe. Oh, a chest. That's what I'm forgetting. I need some wood. And none handy. Well, let's go get some. That's why Minecraft is giving us chainsaws. And this tree is going to go down. Maybe this one. This one actually in the ground, though. Yeah, this one's in the ground. This one, yeah, you're a floater. One thing I really don't care for with the chainsaw is the retention of the leaves. That could be gone as far as I'm concerned. Yep. Running, if I go to my laptop onto the server, block lag really isn't this bad, but doing both at the same time uses a good chunk of my processor. This is like the longest. How far down am I? Yeah, pretty far. Usually I tear down the whole tree, but that much block lag, I'm not going to. Alright, let's get a turtle. What we're going to do is get us some wood. Then we're going to make a chest. Alright, now we'll make a turtle. Alright. Well, turtles come with several programs. One that tunnels, one that excavates a larger area. And so what we're going to do here first is, again, we always want to label these things. So we're going to go ahead and label. What's that? Well, we're going to call this guy This is harder than I thought. Let's go completely unoriginal. So now he has a label. So if I mine him, he doesn't lose all of his power when he comes back. We're going to need to power the turtle so he can do things. We're going to use some coal for that. What we need to do is start creating some power systems so that we can charge him. So, with that in mind, let's talk a little bit about power. I'm thinking of a few different things. Definitely have windmills in this, which can make an assembling machine with carbon plates and generators. We can... Solar panels we're still quite a ways from. We have our basic generators. We have geothermal. Let's use the power of lava for power. Got some options. Assembling machine's newer, so I'm not sure exactly how to build that. ECs, iron plates, try our first plate bending machine. Conveyor module. Electronic circuits, some pistons, compressors. Okay, well, let's see. We're going to need our basic generator. For that, we need some refined iron, some batteries, and an iron furnace. Don't think I have enough iron. 10. There's some iron. Start cooking that. I'm also going to need some tin, so we may as well start cooking that as well. First thing we're going to need is a pulverizer. Start doubling these ores up. Flint, machine frame, piston, copper. Shut up all that. Also appear to be low on the coal front here. Bricks and sand. So, one of our first steps here, I think, is going to be to build a coal coke oven, because that makes our coal last longer, so we don't have to mine as much of it. Also got some oil we can turn into power, which is handy. Anything that makes power at this stage of the game is useful. One of the little things I learned while doing this. I do not think our monster spawning problem is resolved. I will have to look into that. So we're out hunting for some clay. So we need a bunch. This would be much easier not at night. So let's go find our bed. Alright, there we go. Got some light. Maybe some clay just kicking around, so we'll run over and take a peek. Oh, looks like sand. Clay is another thing that is quite hard for the colorblind man to spot. There's some. In fact, a lot. All right. What am I doing? I got 60 sand, 52 clay. I don't know if that's enough or not. I need a lot, so I'm actually gonna get a couple more stacks before I head back. I'm thinking. Yeah, I really think a couple of the early things to build are a pulverizer, a coal oven, because you got to make your coal last, especially early if you have a lot of power. Once you have a lot of power, coal becomes largely irrelevant. We feed just a ton of our coal to turtles just raw because it's faster than using a charging station, and we have barrels full of this stuff, so it doesn't particularly matter. That being said, early on, we never had enough coal. So the sooner you can make any of your resources last longer, the faster you'll progress through the chain of things that you need and feed the beast to do things and build an industrial craft, and even to an extent in computer craft. Because turtles take power. I got a couple stacks of that. Now we gotta eyeball us some more clay. Easier said than done, I'm afraid. Got eyes like mine. Sand, sand everywhere. There we go. I'll probably watch this video back later and be like, oh, look at all that clay I missed. But let's start starving to death, so I need to do something about that in a moment. But I think I've acquired all the clay in this pile. Let's get on the land real quick. Oh, hey, Alley Caves, how you doing? All right. Also, handy for this sort of thing is your solar helmet. Honestly, if I could tap my solar helmet into my house, I could run everything because it's a super ultra hybrid solar panel. Right? That's how it goes. Super ultra hybrid, something like that. But we've got all that we need to make our coke oven. Coke oven is a multi-block structure, so it's pretty big. What I'm thinking I would like to do to it is actually build it into a wall. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to use this back corner right here. Get that torch out of the way. And begin making a hole for it. Remembering it is a 9x9. If it turns out I'm wrong, I'll make it bigger. Fill all that in. Alright, inside our crafting bench, first thing we need to do is make a bunch of bricks out of this clay. So I'm going to remove some of that iron. We're going to go ahead and put that clay in. And wish we had more coal. There we go, get started. Fortunately, the iron furnace is a little more efficient, so that'll at least buy us some. And another constant in Feed the Beast I've learned is clearing your inventory. There's always more in your inventory than you would like. Alright. Well, good thing is, we've seen some coal around here. So we're going to go ahead and mine that so we have it, because I think we're going to need it. And then, of course, regret taking blocks out of our inventory. And let's put you in there. Alright. Are there any more real obvious coal? This should get the job done. Oh, so slowly. Make our first few bricks. Three by 3x3 hollow, so I need 9 of these. Sometimes you trade efficiency for speed. Let's get 2 of them going. Definitely a good reason to work toward electric furnaces, which can be hugely faster. So what we're going to do, once we have our turtle going, is we're going to use our turtle to make some additional spaces. So we have our basic first level here, which we have a couple end rooms on. We're going to make some rooms that aren't quite on the end. Maybe even shave another level off this floor. We're going to start building our master hidden complex down here. We have it kind of like a bat cave. And just have some fun times. A few more. See if we can find some coal. I'm pretty sure we can. There's some. And some more right here. Nice thing is, if early in the game you're running out of coal, finding more rarely poses a difficulty. Once you have an enchanting table, a fortune pick can be real handy as well. You love the electric tools because they don't wear out, but there's still definitely some advantages to traditional tools with enchantments. One of which is, you can get multiple coal, multiple diamonds out of a single thing. Using turtles to automate is all well and good, and we've done very well resource-wise by just having a large turtle fleet going all the time. But early on, sometimes efficiency is more key, and you can get a lot more for your money when you're personally out mining with traditional tools. I'll take a little bit more redstone as long as I'm here. Did my game mode get set to peaceful? I'm very confused by lack of mobs. Alright, so this time we've gathered coal, we should have enough bricks to finish this structure. I eventually want 2 of these, so it doesn't hurt that there is lots of stuff left over. So the coal coke oven is a multi-block. It's a hollow center, so the first thing we do is we lay out the back wall. We're going to, 3 by 3 by 3 is not total 9. Don't judge me. Alright, still some more bricks to make. That's fine. We got lots of clay. A couple things we could do here. Oh, we're waiting. How much coal did I get? I got at least a stack. I need to torches. Actually, I need to check 1 or 2 things. I'll be right back. So we're getting close to wrapping up this episode. I want to go ahead and get that coal coke oven finished. Talk a little bit about what that's going to do for us. Need a few more than this. We'll keep working on it. 9 more. Which we still have lots. Torches are going to be pretty critical of what we're doing. If you don't light things up well, just get yourself in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to need some sticks. And as I try to fix why my server isn't spawning monsters, things are going to need to be well lit. The odd thing is they are loading in Twilight, just not in vanilla. Not vanilla, in the main world. Suppose we have a single world that's actually vanilla here. So, well, Sam, better safe than sorry. Don't want to come down here, find a creeper once I actually do fix it. Could ruin your day. Also, for our turtle, we are going to need some kind of a pick. As I haven't wanted to do diamond yet, we're going to make our first turtle with a sapphire pick. Any gemstone pick will work with the turtle. So you don't have to do diamond, but there are some disadvantages to not. A turtle without a diamond pick cannot mine obsidian for you. So if you need obsidian, obviously that is not going to work. So, hey, he's now a mining turtle. So that's good. So what we can do with him, I'm going to give you a quick demo. I will need a chest. Give you guys an idea of how this works. That should be enough to power him. Some wood. I already have some wood. Neat thing with the excavate function is usually they come back and they spit everything out that they mined out their backside. However, if there's a chest available, they will simply put it in the chest. So I'm going to create an iron chest. And we're going to send our first turtle on a mining expedition. What I want to do here, turtles always mine to the right. This is important to know. So I'm going to set up a chest right here. And then I'm going to put myself a little ceiling so I can fly up on top of this. So when you place your turtle, here's the little guy. Set him right there. He's going to go up 3 and right 3 when I tell him to excavate. That's one of our loaded programs. So I'm going to say excavate 3. So he's going to do a 3x3 area all the way down to bedrock. He's going to tell me, ain't got no gas. Refuel's the function for that. You can do refuel in just once and it'll refuel just a hair, or all. It'll use all the coal it has on hand. So he has 400 moves. Maybe enough. If it's not, we'll refuel him and start again. So that was 9 moves right there. So he's going to go all the way down to bedrock. We'll watch him for a minute. A little laggy, so he's not going full speed here. Has his own internal inventory. That's why he's part of a chest as part of his build. See the cobblestone building up. All right, let's make some more. All right, that's enough to finish the job. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just finish it off, leaving the center hollow. So we got our coke oven, wall mounted, which I prefer. It's not in the way of anything. And now we can start making coal coke, which we're going to do with pretty much all of it. Coal coke is a slow process, so don't go into this expecting to have a ton in 10 seconds. Takes a while, absolutely free. All it costs you is time and the initial resources, and you end up with a lot more coal. So we got our turtle mining. We got some more bricks making. It's going to get us some resources. Drop those bad boys off in there. We got some coal going. And I think for this episode, that wraps it up. I'll see you guys next time.